Today we are going to talk about slope and how it relates to similar triangles. What are similar triangles? Do you remember what you have learned in the past? Well, similar triangles are triangles that have the same shape but not the same size. So one could be little and one could be big. They have the same general shape to them, but not the same size. Are these two triangles below here, are they similar? And why or why not? Well, just glancing at them, it looks like they have the same basic shape to them. But what are some things that we need to check to ensure that triangles are similar? Well, if two triangles are similar, the first thing we need to check is that their corresponding angles are equal. Remember, the word corresponding means just ones that kind of match up. So here I have the top angle in the little triangle and the top angle in the big triangle. They are marked equal. The bottom right triangle in the bottom right angle in the little triangle is equal to the bottom right angle in the larger triangle. And then we have the two 90-degree angles. So that criteria is satisfied in this picture. Do you remember the second thing that we need to check in order for triangles to be similar? If you said that the corresponding sides are proportional, which means they make the same fraction or ratio, then you would be correct. So the corresponding sides aren't going to be exactly the same because, again, we have smaller and larger triangles here, but they will make the same ratio when you match them up. So for instance, when I match up the 4/12, the left sides over each other, and then I match up the bottom sides, 3/9, and then I match up the right sides, 5/15, I get exactly the same fraction. All three of these are equal to 1/3. So thus, the triangles do have corresponding sides proportional. Another thing that happens when two triangles are similar is you can make proportions within one triangle. So for instance, I could put the left side over the bottom in my smaller triangle, and then that should equal the left side over the bottom in my larger triangle. 12/9 is indeed 4/3 if I put it in simplest form. This idea is what we're going to use today when we look at similar triangles and how they relate to the slope. So when we go to find the slope of a line, we pick any 2 points on the line and we calculate the rise over the run. You do not have to, or it doesn't matter which 2 points that you choose. When you find the slope, you're always going to get the same answer no matter which 2 points that you choose on the line. So for instance, if I chose this point here, -4,5 and 0,3, for my slope, I'm going down 2 and I'm going to the right 4. So -2/4 is the same thing as -1/2. That is the slope of this triangle that is on this line. I could instead choose this smaller triangle. I'm going down 1 to the right 2. So my slope is -1/2. It didn't matter which 2 points I choose, whether I chose 0,3, 2, 2, or the -4,5 and the 0,3. I get exactly the same slope. I have made similar triangles. So again, the main idea is it doesn't matter which points you choose, the slope of the line will be the same. And slopes of similar triangles are always going to be equal. So let's try to apply that idea one more time to make sure that you get this idea. If I asked you to find the slope of this line, which points would you choose? Some of you may choose the points A and B. And if you choose the points A and B, to find the slope, the triangle that you make would allow you to go up 2 and to the right 3. So you move 2 units up, 3 units to the right, your slope is 2/3. Some of you may decide that you would choose the points B and C. If you did that, to make your slope triangle, you would go up 4 to the right 6. Now, the slope is 4/6, but if you put that in simplest form, that is also 2/3. Some of you may even choose to go from point A to C, which we would be making a similar triangle like this. No matter which 2 points you choose, you will always get exactly the same slope. So the slopes are going to be equal. Now let's apply this idea to some practice problems. This picture says, in order to find the slope of the graph, Joe chose the points 0, 0, and 2, 4 to make a right triangle. Draw this triangle on the graph. So the point 0, 0 is right here at the origin. To plot the point 2, 4, remember the first number tells you you're going to go to the right 2, and then you're going to go up 4. So here is our first slope triangle. The slope is going up 4 over 2. So if you want to calculate this slope for problem number 2, you went up 4 to the right 2, and 4 over 2 simplified to the number 2. Now, Kelly, she is looking at this same line, and she chooses 2 different points to find the slope. First, she chose the point 2, 4. So I go to the right 2, up 4. This is the point 2, 4. And then she chooses the point 5, 10. To the right 5, up 10. That's this point right here. This is the slope triangle that she makes. So it is up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1, 2, 3. So her slope is 6 over 3, which is also 2. So problem number 5 says, how are these triangles related? Well, they are similar triangles. And we know that they are similar triangles because we have the same ratio. Their slopes give us the same proportion, 6 over 3 and 4 over 2, which both equals 2. So problem number 6 says, why can we use any 2 points on a line to find the slope? And the reason is because we will always be making these similar triangles, which will give us the same proportion or the same ratio for the slope. I'll give you a second to write that down. Okay, so remember that we can use any 2 points on a line to find the slope because we're going to make similar triangles that will give us the same ratio. Problem number 7 says, based on what you know, which of the following triangles would also lie in a line graphed above? So we know that this line here, in this picture right here, has a slope of 2. So we want to figure out, is triangle A, B, or C would also be in this line and give us a slope of 2. So imagine this is the line. We're trying to see which of these lies on the line. So we're going to calculate the slope of each. So the slope of triangle A, rise over run, 26 over 14. Is that 2? Nope. Now let's move on to triangle B, 36 over 18. Is that 2? Yes, it is. So triangle B is the answer. Triangle C, 30 over 12, that does not equal 2. So we're going to look at triangles today, and you're going to be looking at the rise over the run to determine the slope. Now try this next problem. It says, draw 2 different sized triangles that can be used to find the slope on the graph below. Label the rise and the run. Explain the relationship between the triangles. So take a minute and see if you could draw 2 different triangles on this graph you could use to calculate the slope. Hit pause and play when you are ready. Now the answers can vary for this, but these are the 2 triangles that I drew. I made a small one where I went up 4 over 3 in purple, and then I made a larger one where I went up 8 over 6. Notice that the trick on this is this y-axis here, they're counting by 2s every time. So be careful of that when you are counting your slope. Check to see what the scale is going up and down the y-axis and across the x-axis. So if I look at the slope of the purple one, my slope is 4 over 3, rise over run. If I look at the slope of my red one, my slope is 8 over 6, which is the same thing as also 4 and 3. So the relationship between the triangles is that they are similar triangles because they both give us the same slope of 4 over 3. In this next problem, they're asking you which of the following triangles would also lie on the line graph below. Now, if triangles are going to lie on the same line, they're going to have the same slope. So I think it would be helpful to get started if we calculated the slope of this line that's in the graph on the right-hand side. So just glancing at it, maybe I might pick, let's see, I might pick this point here. Maybe I'll pick this point here. They're pretty close together. I notice that they're counting by 2s on my y-axis. This slope isn't going to be negative. I'm going down 2 to the right 3. So my slope is negative 2/3. Now I want to figure out if A, B, or C also has a slope of negative 2/3. So imagine these are on this line. Here's A, here's B, here's C. Which one's going to give me a slope of negative 2/3? Well, here I'm going down 30 over 55. Here I'm going down 28 over 45. And then here I'm going down 26 over 39. I should make them all negative because they all will be negative slopes. Take your calculator and simplify those to see which one equals negative 2/3 that would allow it to be on this line. Hit pause and hit play when you are ready. Well, you should have discovered that letter C simplifies down to negative 2/3. It is the only one. So triangle C would lie on the same line because it has the same slope. Now that you've seen the previous examples that I worked, try numbers 10 and 11. Remember, two triangles will lie on the same line if they have the same slope. See if you can complete these. Hit pause and hit play when you are ready. Let's check your work to number 10. The first triangle has a slope of 28 over 7. Again, rise over run. The next triangle was 68 over 17, and the final triangle was 77 over 19. The first two triangles simplify down to 4 over 1, so they have slopes that are equal. The last triangle would not lie on the same line because its slope was 77 over 19 and not equal to 4. Finally, this last problem says the slope of a line is 1/5. And we want to make two other triangles that would also give us a slope of 1/5. So remember, slope is rise over run. So if I look at my triangle right here in the bottom, my rise is 1 and my run is 5. We have to make two other triangles that would give us that same fraction of 1 over 5. So think about making equal fractions to 1/5. If I multiply the top and the bottom by 2, I would get 2 over 10. So I could have a 2 here and a 10 here. If I multiply the top and the bottom of 1/5 by 3, I would get 3 over 15. So I could have a 3 here and a 15 here. You could keep going. There's an infinite number of answers. All right, I hope this helps you to understand the idea of slopes and similar triangles. Remember, when you make these similar triangles along a line, they will all give you the same slope because in similar triangles, the sides give you the same proportion.